Oh, got it.
Oh, all right. Welcome to Content Inspire. I'm your host, Andrew Calvino. And today I have the legend and badass himself, Matthew Scrivner. And straight up, introduce yourself to the fam, my man.
What's up, guys? I'm Matthew Scrivner on social media. I'm Matthew Scriv. I do TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, stream on Twitch now.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
just a 19-year-old kid who's running with something he really wants to do. So seeing how we can take it.
Okay. And thank you for jumping on Content Inspire, because I have a feeling when people hear your story and how you're killing it, they're going to go after it, dude. So first question your way is, what is your why?
So it really took me a while to figure out like why I wanted to be doing social media, why I actually wanted to stay consistent with this. And I won't lie, at first, let's say I think I started my first post like 2 years ago. And the whole idea was, let's get famous. There's a hype house out there. There's Charlie D'Amelio, Lil Huddy. I just want to find a way to get followers. I'm going to find a way to fly out to LA with all these people. So I started posting social media. I was like, yo, it has to be that easy. These people are growing up. So whenever all the red light thirst traps and all that didn't work out, I had to move on to something else. But then, I took a long break from it and, had some troubles, let's say, through social lives and started working out a lot more. Started posting social media just as like a bookmark kind of thing. And it wasn't until like probably 3 months ago that I actually figured out like why I want to do what I do. I had a buddy ask me like, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to have like an influence, then how are you on profanity? I don't know how we are. Bad words.
You're able to curse.
Whatever. He was just like, it's like, how the fuck do you think you can influence somebody? Like, what do you have to influence? And I was like, that's a good question. So I took a break from posting for a little bit, like 3 days, just like think about like what I was trying to do. And then it really just kind of like came about that everything about me, whether it's my body, whether it's my personality, whether it's how I go about things, it's just different. It's unique. The birthmark, that's different. People in podcasts watching are probably like, who hit this guy before he hopped on podcast? Like, what happened to this kid? A lot of things about me are different, and it's something that, I have this really wide waist as well. A lot of people have that. I got a lot of DMs on that, but it's embracing your differences and really just finding what about you is unique. Because in reality, it's like what makes you different is what makes you unique. What makes you different is what makes you stand out. And it's kind of just something to run with. And I've always kind of tried to hide these differences, I guess. If it's a post, I'd wear a hat. If it was, my body, I would turn a certain way. And it's kind of just like embracing your differences, being different, standing out. My initial TikTok thing, like my initial slogan was "Be different, stay different." Now it's changed a little bit based off of like the marked up content and kind of how I go about that. But yeah, it's kind of just embracing your difference and understanding that it's good to be different. And like the idea of blending in is not something you really want to run at full force. You don't want to. It's not always the best way to go about things.
Okay. And yeah, you just dropped gold. So everyone that's going to be watching this later on in YouTube or listening podcasts, you name it, run with it. Like whatever makes you different, whatever you really fuck with on social media content wise, like push it, and you don't know what'll happen. So just make it happen straight up. And then another quick question your way is, do you have like a content schedule or your content planned out in advance?
So these last few days, no. All throughout while I was growing, yes. So I feel like that's probably the better way to explain it. Okay. On Instagram, I post at noon. For example, I just posted before we started this. On TikTok, my first post is between 11 and 12 to 1, somewhere between like 11 and 1. And then I try to do 3 a day now since I've grown a little bit more. I can slow down on like the 10 to 15 a day. So tips on that about just growing that. TikTok, until I hit 50K, I was posting 10 to 15 times a day, a lot. And now it's slowed down to maybe like 3 to 5. But for planning them out, yes, I do. because I have to record with the camera. I have to take it almost 30 minutes to an hour to edit it on my computer. And then I have it in my phone ready to post. And then I'll post. It's usually about 12 to 3 to like 7 or 8. That's usually my times that post. Yeah.
Okay. Damn. It sounds like you have it absolutely to a T, like a science, bro. Like these are the times that I'll post for this platform. This is the time that I'll post for this platform. And now you've upped your quality. So it's not recording on your phone, dude. You're recording with a high quality camera, editing,
Right.
and you're taking time doing that. So yeah, your posts are sick, dude. Keep it up.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I've been on a little MacBook Air. It's 12 years old and it has iMovie. So we've been running with that. Since then we've upgraded, but you know.
And then what advice would you give to someone who's afraid of going after what they want?
Literally just who cares? Is kind of the way I go about everything now. You know, it's actually really funny. This is a story that happened 2 nights ago. I get a DM from a girl that said, "Hey, my boyfriend loves your content, loves this, blah, blah, blah. Like, could you follow him, do all those things?" So I followed him, you know. I went on his TikTok, counted all his things, found his Instagram, he DM'd me, and I like FaceTimed him on Instagram. I was just like, you know, I'm bored one night, let's do it. Like, you know.
Okay.
And I think he's about 15 years old. And he was talking about, I was like, "Yeah, man, we just broke up." I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "This girl just, the one that just, okay." And he was like, "Yeah, dude, she doesn't want me to post my content." And that was in my head where I was like, you know, I just said like, who cares? I'm also like, shoot, you know, like, oh. So basically, for someone who's afraid to start posting, find your support group. You know, in college, it was terrible. Anyone who's, you know, who's ever seen, anyone who's listened to this that's from my college, you would personally know that everyone hated on my content all the time. Everyone hated on TikTok. You're that TikTok kid, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, who cares? You know, I have a lot of like self-confidence I've built up through these years, to where like a lot of things don't really affect me at all, especially, you know, the kryptonite of the birthmark jokes and whatever. Like a lot of stuff just kind of, you know, flies over my head, because in my head I'm like, who cares? You know, like you can say this one thing, but the reason you're saying that, like stay in your own lane, do your own thing. If you feel insecure enough to go about someone's differences and hate on them for that, or what they're trying to do in order to be successful in their own way, then honestly you're losing, bro. Like I don't know a better way to put it. But yeah, the idea of who cares. I was on a college campus, like I said, there's a bunch of frat guys, sorority girls walking around, and here I am posting flexing videos on TikTok. It's cringy, but you have to go through these phases in order to get to, you know, where I am right now. I mean, I'm nowhere close to where I want to be, but I'm definitely way more ahead than a college dorm.
Correct.
Since then, I've moved out of college. I'm no longer going to that specific school. I'm doing online because it's basically free, pretty much, the scholarships I have. So I might as well. And it's all, you know, just online. Like it's quick. But I'm not at college anymore. A lot of my time, pretty much every bit of my time, is gonna be focused to this. You know, you can't see in the background, but I've got a bed frame. I'm not gonna show you, it's kind of messy, but I've got a bed frame and no bed. You know, I have a living room with no couch. We're working on furnishing this place, so I've been slacking these past few days. But yeah, I'm where I want to be because of the little things that I got made fun of for, let's say. So who cares?
Okay. And you just moved out to Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm in Houston now. I'm about 5 minutes from Alphaland.
Good shit. And crazy thing is, when you posted when you were back home, you were out in Columbus, Georgia, right?
Yeah, so I left Texas, went to Miami, and then I was in Columbus for a week.
Yeah, I lived in Columbus, Georgia for a couple of years. So when you posted you were at that Planet Fitness, I was like, no way, dude. I was like,
Really?
that's crazy. Yeah. So and the fact you were in Miami the weekend after I was like, damn it, dude. We just keep on missing each other. Like, damn. But on the real, how has your overall experience working out, creating content, and networking at Alphaland has been?
Oh, dude. So I will give a lot of credit to Alphaland for my like starter, my like getting started kind of thing. I came to Texas with, I think it was like 25K followers on TikTok, which don't get me wrong is a good bit, but it just wasn't, anything crazy. And I got to the gym and I met people like my friend Elliot. I met people, my friend Trey. There's just a lot of people who, whenever you're surrounded by these people who are constantly pushing, literally like having to make this content to stay alive, then it's like it pushes you 1,000 times more. I would say at Alpha Land, it's nice because with the content I do, like having a mic, there's like pros and cons. Like pro is like a lot of people are gonna go with whatever you're doing because a lot of people know that this is a content heaven. Like a lot of people are filming all the time. So if someone's hanging out, getting water, like, and I ask them a question, they're more likely to be open to answering stuff than if I was at, YMCA. So I mean that's also helped a lot. The gym's nice, of course, that's great. But being surrounded by people is probably definitely 100% the reason I moved to Houston. It's just being surrounded by people constantly pushing you to, have you posted today? Have you edited today? Are you gonna go film today? Like keeping you in check.
Okay. And then another quick question your way is, what apparel brand would you want to be signed to? Like Alphalete, Anaka, Young LA, like what's up, dude?
I
know you've thought about it. Can you talk about it or what's up?
Yeah, so I'm not in works with anything. I'm not, there's nothing happening. Trying to think of the best way to word this.
It's been a huge topic over the past couple of days.
It's been a very big topic recently. And there's been a lot of different things that have led to us thinking that we're going to be joining, that we don't end up joining. I was trying to get in with Anaka. We can say that. I was trying my best to work with Anaka, and things didn't pan out. This is the best way to put it. And then Young LA was, whenever I got to Houston, my initial thought was, I really don't know if I would be good with Young LA. Because a lot of their athletes kind of have like this different streetwear vibe kind of thing. They're all a little bit more, I don't know, just not, I'm more like a bright, colorful kind of vibe, and like Anaka and like raw gear kind of thing. So I was thinking like, no, Young LA, I really would go with raw gear. And then things with raw gear kind of went downhill, but just like the social scene, like everyone was kind of bashing raw gear for a bit. As of right now, based off of styles and my followers and what they would like, and a better income, I guess, based off of like my sales that I can make more sales doing, I think it would be raw gear. Because their new like drop is actually really nice. All their new stuff is coming out. So it is on the come up, I feel like, but they do have to get past that hateful time where a lot of people were hating on them. Once they get past that, it'll come back up, it'll be good. But I've always worn Young LA clothes though. That's the thing. It's always been between those two, for sure.
Okay. Whatever brand that you sign with, it'll be the right choice, bro. At the end of the day, like you'll genuinely fuck with the brand, the clothes, the people. If it's raw, they were going through a hard time, honestly. Once they get past that, they'll be good. Bradley is a G. Like the way how he handles his shit, he'll get past it. And if it's Young LA,
I think he'll figure out the money works in order to make it all stay alive for him,
Yeah. And then Young LA, me generally, like I've always been more into like Alphalete and Anaka, but Young LA does have some drops that are pretty sick. And if the Anaka thing ever comes your way, dude, hopefully it'll happen. At the end of the day, like whatever brand you sign with, you'll kill it at the end of the day, dude. And another quick question your way, or just saying straight up, congrats on getting your 86, dude. Welcome to the club. Because I have an FMS as well, so those are fun as fuck to drive, dude.
Dude, they're so fun. Do you have a manual or automatic?
Automatic. Because living in Miami, you can't have a freaking manual, bro. You're stuck in traffic for like 2 hours trying to get somewhere. So the hell no.
I get that. Nah, I drive a stick, and it is so much fun. It's not even like a fast car. It's just quick. You know?
Yeah, it's made more for drifting than going.
Yeah. Oh, and it is really, really made for drifting. I have torn those things up already.
Yeah.
I need to go get I have a hole in my tire. I don't think it's from drifting, but geez, I need to get it patched today.
Okay.
But nah, it's a dope car because I love just, it's all, I just like driving stick shift, and then especially with the way it sounds, with my exhaust on it.
And now are you going to start integrating a little bit more car content with the 86 and whatnot and stuff?
Yeah. So what I love about my content is people will call me a fitness influencer. That's like a label that I've gotten. And it's because like a lot of my stuff is based in a gym. Like I do a lot of mic'd up videos in a gym. And therefore, I work out, I do this fitness motivational things. And so, yeah, I would consider part of my content fitness motivation and fitness influencer type thing. But in reality, like my content is based on my personality. It's based on how I can talk, based on how I can approach people, how I stay in conversations with people, the stupid ideas and dumb things that I do sometimes. So really, it doesn't matter where I am. I did one at Walmart one time. That was really funny.
Okay.
It's just, you can do it really anywhere as long as you're just on the mic. Just, I'm really probably bad ADHD, and combine that with sugar and caffeine, and it's over. But like I have a YouTube video I'm trying to make sometime the next week or two, where we'll go to the gym and then we'll go to a car show. That would be dope, because then that adds in, like, I can start revving and get my exhaust to pop, and I can race people that I know are going to beat me, like stuff like that. It could even be stuff where it's like, Elliot maybe sitting at my car with a camera, and I'm walking around the parking lot like, hey man, what you got under the hood? I could probably whoop your ass in a race. And I point at mine, like just stuff like that, just like bickering people. Like it'd be funny. I don't know. I make content that I enjoy doing naturally. So nothing's ever like really a plan. I just kind of like roll with it, I guess. And I think that's the most relatable and fun part about it. I think that's why people enjoy it more than something that's, planned out and scripted, I guess, is a good way to put it.
Okay. And is there a specific platform that you enjoy more than the others? Because me personally, I love podcasting, right? So this is my shit. And but you like prefer YouTube more or TikTok more than IG?
Well, you're always gonna prefer the platform that's growing the fastest.
Okay, nice.
I would say that. I probably enjoyed TikTok the most. I have been like almost banned like 30 times. So that's one reason I don't really like it, is they try to, hold you down. But I have to watch everything I post, make sure there's nothing questionable whatsoever. I have to overthink my post for TikTok, basically. Instagram I like, but I don't like the algorithms on Instagram. I do like the algorithm on TikTok, because sometimes you can post a really shitty video and it'll blow up. But then again, you can also post a really good video and it'll die. So that's unfortunate. And then right now my YouTube is growing fast. So that's why I'm trying to like YouTube a little bit more. But TikTok for sure.
Okay. And then another quick question your way is, if a supplement brand slid into your DMs, made you full athlete status, what brand would you want to sign with? Ghost, Rise?
It'd be literally Ghost or Rise. Yeah, those are the first things that came to my head.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. All right.
Ghost has like insane taste, and I've been with a nutrition factory. I recently left because I'm looking for a supplement sponsorship. But I recently left, and almost every single one of my sales was either Rise Ring Pop pre-workout or like a Ghost, some type of Ghost protein. That's really all I would say. People would join my lives and I'd be like, yeah, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. And they would just get it. I even had like a Scriv stack that had like all that stuff mixed together. It was like three, like a greens, a pre, and a protein with all my favorite brands put together.
Okay.
But yeah, what I was trying to get with that was like that. Those are the ones I've made the sales on that I enjoy like promoting. So that's why I like this.
Yeah, that was definitely spot on, dude. Honestly, I really do see, if you would ever get with Ghost, that would be cool. Welcome to the fam, all that. If you get with Rise, at the end of the day, that's also another great brand. So you'd kill it with either company, dude, straight up. Plus, with Rise HQ only being like maybe a couple of hours away from Houston, that's where they're at. That's where their spot is. Or I'm about to move to Chicago, so if you join the Ghost fam, like that's it. We'll we'll have fun.
Gotcha. That's exciting.
But yeah, dude, I just wanted to say thank you for being on Content Inspire, for sharing your story, who you are, your experience on social media. Because like I said, someone's going to hear this and they're going to make the decision, go after it. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the listeners before we hop off?
Let's see. It's no matter how you start, no matter how the beginning of your upcoming, no matter what you go through the beginning, you can always shift your path, literally with just a snap of your fingers. I wanted to be a physical therapist, studying kinesiology at an absolute nerd of a school. And I realized this is something I really enjoy. The reactions I've been getting from like my audience really has pushed me to commit to this almost full time, because it's something that I know, even if it's like slow one day, I'll still want to be pushing as hard as I was on my best day if I'm doing this. Whereas like at school, gotta say that's a tough one to really get myself to stay 100% locked in on. So go after what you enjoy, and the money and like what you're worried about. If it's money, whether it's friends, like it'll come with it. But just enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, go after things that you want. I guess that's what I'll end it on.
All right. And guys, till next time, thank you for tuning in.